My name's Jack McCluskey. I've enrolled under the 3aaa Apprentice scheme at the Academy in Leamington. I'm currently studying professional competency in the workplace here at Fleetworx and ICT Level 3 at the Academy, which I've just finished. So the ICT Level 3, it entails, what I'm doing at the Academy is more hardware related and things to do with networking and the kind of physical side of the hardware. And then what I'm doing here is more kind of customer service related. So sort of things to do with presentations, PowerPoints, customer service calls, that sort of thing. With 3aaa, I've found they've been very supportive straight from the start, and they've helped me get on well here and get a good starting position at Fleetworx. So initially they called me up, they gave me, the guy called Saeed gave me a telephone interview, and he just asked me what part of ICT are you interested in, and sort of he just asked me just general information just to get a better idea of what sort of job I was looking for. And then about 1 to 2 weeks after this, he said come into the Academy. Went straight there, and we had a face-to-face interview. I'd written like a CV, just helped me draft a bit better with a CV, so just get everything ordered correctly and everything. And then Nathan gave me a choice of a couple of different job roles that I wanted, and gave me all the details and kind of tailored it to what Saeed had found out about me in the interview. And so the Fleetworx one was quite suited, and that's the one I thought was quite interesting. So when I've joined Fleetworx now as my employer, I definitely think it's developed me, and I have improved my confidence, just because you're going in every day to a working environment. I mean, initially when I first came, it was quite unnerving because you're seeing all the kind of the data management that we're doing, and you're thinking, well, how am I going to do this? But it's once you kind of watch other people doing it and you learn it a bit better, you get to grips with it, and then your confidence increases, and you kind of pick up other things, and you can easily take on those roles a little bit better. After my A-levels, I was going to go to university initially, but I started looking at the apprenticeship scheme. I thought this was a lot more suited to kind of what I'd be interested in. And I kind of initially found out through the Gov UK website, and I found some different apprenticeships. And I think I mainly chose it because of the costs. Obviously, doing this is free, and you're going straight into work rather than an establishment for learning, and you're doing actually working rather than listening to a lecture. I think in terms of developing as a person, your confidence, your life skills, that sets you up a lot earlier, whereas you might be in the same position when you finish university 3 years down the line with the fees as well. Definitely a big incentive, because you realise, well, I'm doing something, I'm enjoying it, and I'm earning money for it as well. With 3aaa, straight away, they're supportive. They give you an assessor. So when I started here, they give you an assessor. You have certain development plans to fill out, so you can see how you're progressing, that sort of thing. And the assessors always say, is there any questions? Do you feel like any, you get asked, the equality, the diversity questions in the workplace, they are on top of your needs. They want to know how you're feeling, job-wise and emotionally, physically, that sort of thing. And so the support's definitely there with 3aaa. And then with Fleetworx, so the bosses, Tom and Graham, they're really good, and then Barb, Dan and Dylan. So they were the ones that kind of showed me what to do. I think it's good if instead of the bosses showing you, the actual employees show you, you become part of that kind of culture. I think obviously because unis are seen as the kind of the norm, apprenticeships are sort of, they're more stigmatised, but I mean, you find one, and let's say you start with a level 3, you can start with a level 3, you can build upon that, go to a level 4, even do further IT networking qualifications, and start at any businesses you like, as long as you're motivated to do those qualifications. And I think an apprenticeship is your foot in the door for that.